Hi, everyone. Welcome to another edition of the Library Marketing Show. I'm Angela Hirsch from superlibrarymarketing.com, and today we are going to talk about the sale of Twitter to Elon Musk and what that means for your library social media. Before we do that, if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, I would love for you to do so. It would be so awesome to make it to 2,000 subscribers. I know you're going to have comments about this video, so get your typing fingers ready and let me know what you think about Elon Musk buying Twitter down in the comments. I am going to put down in the description of this episode a link to a story that does a really great job from Social Media Today talking about what we think will happen once Elon Musk really starts to take over Twitter. But here are the things we know based on what he has said so far. So I think he's going to let some of the folks back onto Twitter who were banned by the previous owners of Twitter because of the content of their comments. And Elon thinks that Twitter should be like a public square and everybody should be able to say whatever they want. And I bring that up because libraries are trying to help in the fight against misinformation. And if he allows some people back onto Twitter, this might be incredibly frustrating. I think it also will drive some people who use Twitter from the platform. And so I just want to bring that up. I noticed that he tweeted about this a couple of days ago. So I think this is probably priority number one, is going to be opening it up to whomever wants to post. And there isn't going to be, I don't think, a whole lot of moderation of comments. The second thing I found out about Elon's thoughts on Twitter is that he wants to fight bots on Twitter, which is great. His idea for doing that is to ask everybody to pay $3 a month-ish, is what he said in the past, so that you would get a blue check mark. And the blue check mark would allow you to do a lot of things. You'd get a lot of features with that, but it's a pay-to-play model, which I think also is going to drive a lot of people from the platform back over to other free social media sites. So that is something to think about as we're trying to move forward through the rest of this year if you're posting on Twitter. The third thing is he's really interested in making the algorithm transparent. He wants to make sure that everybody knows how the algorithm works, and that could work to our advantage in libraries. But if you have a transparent algorithm and a pay-to-play model, I'm not sure how those two things would end up working together. I think it would have an effect on how many people, how many of our followers would come to Twitter and would be willing to pay $3 a month, and how many libraries would. Honestly, the bottom line, the thing I keep thinking about when I'm thinking about this sale is all of these social media platforms are owned by companies who are out to make money. And the best way that we can combat that or work around it is to build our email list. Email is your best way to communicate with patrons and non-patrons. I would open up your opt-in page to anybody who wants to subscribe to library news, to e-blasts in specific target interest groups that you create. Whatever you want to create, you can create your own personas and interest groups, and you can let people sign up, and they don't have to have a card to get information from your library. I think that is our best option and our cheapest option as we try to continue to navigate the muddy waters of social media and algorithms. So what do you think? Do you have some thoughts on the sale of Twitter to Elon Musk? Let me know down in the comments. I'd also love it if you went to my website, superlibrarymarketing.com, click on the Library Marketing Show tab to give us an idea for an upcoming episode, or to nominate a library. It could even be your own library for Kudos. Kudos in this episode go to the LA Public Library. I'll put a link down in the description to a story about all of the amazing work that they are doing to address unhoused people in their communities. They're even getting teenagers at their library branches, teens who visit their branches, involved in helping out with ideas, programming, and services for the unhoused in their community. And they're making a big effort to help to address this problem, which is really growing in LA. So I want to give them kudos for doing that. And once again, libraries on the forefront of social problems and trying to make the world a better place. So great job to the folks at LA Public Library. Thank you so much for watching again. Make sure you comment on this video, subscribe to my channel, share it with somebody who's working at your library. Thanks so much, and I will see you next time.